Hi, I'm Sharon Counsel. Come on in and help yourself. The Help Yourself Experience is a fitness center for enhancing professional and personal life skills. Today's title is Help, I'm Out of Balance and I Can't Get Back. How to maintain a better work-life balance. This information should not take the place of talking with your doctor or healthcare professional about how to manage and treat stress. Do you ever feel as if you don't have time for you? Would you like to get to know you better? Today we will discuss how to maintain a better work-life balance. Here's our objectives for today. We would like to discuss what causes us to be out of balance and then offer tips to maintaining a better work-life balance. Balancing work and life is one of the hottest issues of our time, and according to the American Institute of Stress, it states that stress is America's #1 health problem. Finding work-life balance in today's frenetically paced world is no simple task, especially when we're facing challenges at work and in our personal lives, such as caring for an aging parent or coping with marital or financial problems. In our rush to get it all done at the office and at home, it's easy to forget that as our stress levels spike, our productivity plummets. Stress can zap our concentration, make us irritable or depressed, and harm our personal and professional relationships. If you have a pencil or pen and paper readily available, let's see if your life is balanced by taking this quiz. I think you'll enjoy it. This quiz is courtesy of Quintessential Careers and is not based on scientific fact. Please answer true or false to each one of the 15 statements. Number 1, I find myself spending more and more time on work-related projects. Number 2, I often feel I don't have any time for myself or for my family and friends. Number 3, no matter what I do, it seems that often every minute of every day is always scheduled for something. Number 4, sometimes I feel as though I've lost sight of who I am and why I choose this job or career. Number 5, I can't remember the last time I was able to find the time to take a day off to do something fun, something just for me. True or false? Number 6, I feel stressed out most of the time. Number 7, I can't even remember the last time I used all my allotted vacation and personal days. Number 8, it sometimes feels as though I never even have a chance to catch my breath before I have to move on to the next project or crisis. Number 9, I can't remember the last time I read and finished a book that I was reading purely for pleasure. Number 10, I wished I had more time for some outside interest and hobby, but I simply don't. True or false? Number 11, I often feel exhausted, even early in the week. Number 12. I can't remember the last time I went to the movies or visited a museum or attended some other cultural event. Number 13. I do what I do because so many people, children, partners, parents, depend on me for support. Number 14. I've missed many of my family's important events because of work-related time pressures and responsibilities. And finally, number 15, true or false. I almost always bring home work. Now, to see how well you've done, give yourself 1 point for each true response. Now note that each true response is a sign that you probably need to make a change in your life. And the higher the number, the more critical it is for you to make changes in your lifestyle. All done? Well, let's see. If you scored 0 to 2, congratulations. Your life is in pretty good balance. Just be sure to do what you can to guard that balance. If you scored 3 to 5 points, your work-life balance is teetering on the edge. Now is the time to make changes before the problem overwhelms you. And if you scored 6 or more points, your life is out of balance. You need to take immediate action to make changes in your work and your life before things start crashing around you. I hope you scored well. While we all need a certain amount of stress to spur us on and help us to perform at our best, the key to managing stress lies in that one magic word: balance. That's right. Not only is achieving a healthy work-life balance an attainable goal, but workers and businesses alike see the reward. When workers are balanced and happy, they are more productive. They take fewer sick days and are more likely to stay in their jobs. Here are a few practical steps we can all take to loosen the grip that stress has on us and to win back that balance in our lives. What are the effects of stress on our body? According to WebMD medical references, stress is the body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. The body reacts to these changes with physical, mental, and emotional responses. Stress is a normal part of life. Many events that happen to us and around us, and many things we do ourselves, put stress on our bodies. We can experience stress from our environment, our body, and our thoughts. So how does stress affect our health? The human body is designed to experience stress and to react to it. Stress can be positive, keeping us alert and ready to avoid danger. Stress becomes negative when a person faces continuous challenges without relief or relaxation between challenges. As a result, the person becomes overworked and stress-related tension builds. The key to maintain a balanced work life is to relieve stress and allow the body to return to a relaxed state. Consider this. There no longer exists the 40-hour work week as we used to know it. With modern technology, we can bring our work home right on our notebook computers. We can use our own phone line to connect to the internet and then ultimately to the company's intranet. In reality, working longer hours doesn't equate to increased productivity. And absenteeism, turnover, diminished productivity, and medical, legal, and insurance costs. So our focus today is to see how we can restore harmony in our lives while reducing the amount of stress we experience. Let's examine how we can strike a better work-life balance by restoring harmony and reducing stress. Consider these 6 points, not to ponder, but to put into action. Number 1, while on vacation. Number 2, reclaim your weeknights. Number 3, organize your home. Number 4, laugh every chance you get. Number 5, create a good climate in your workplace. And number 6, create some you time. Let's examine each. Tip number 1, quit working while on vacation by protecting your time off. According to a survey conducted by Expedia.com, among the countries surveyed, did you know that Americans receive the fewest vacation days on average per year, earning only 14 days compared to, listen to this, 24 days in Great Britain, 26 days in Germany, 30 days in Spain, and 36 days in France. Also, when surveyed, about 1/5 of workers say they check in at work while on vacation. If you have to check in, allow yourself a specified block of time and don't go beyond that. Check email and your PTA at the specified times. One study found that it takes 3 days to start relaxing when you go on vacation. So don't spend all your vacation time working. Spend it on your family instead. Understand, work can be demanding, but taking it with you just brings it to a new location. In addition, 14% of workers reported feeling guilty about missing work while on vacation. I am here to encourage you to fight the guilt and go on vacation. Planning ahead, managing expectations, and setting boundaries with your coworkers are keys to making sure you get the break you need. This brings us to tip number 2, reclaim your weeknights. Discover how you might streamline activities. Here's how. Always use a headset while on the phone. This will keep your hands free. Consider cooking several meals and freeze them for later. Buy as much as you can online. This allows more time at home with family and it avoids long lines and traffic. Allow children to do homework while you're cooking. And most of all, keep to your schedule. Tip number 3 suggests that you organize your home. Organize household tasks efficiently. A weekly family calendar of important dates and a daily list of to-dos will help you to avoid deadline panic. Divide and conquer. Try evenly distributing labor by giving children chores. Invest 20 minutes or less in cleaning and organizing your home each day. By being more efficient, you save time for yourself and your family. Go through your mail right away. This way you won't have a stack of mail to go through at the end of the week while wishing you were at the movies. File and put things away immediately. Everything should have a resting or storage place. Tip number 4, laugh every chance you get, just for the health of it. Make time for laughter. The mere anticipation of a good laugh can be as helpful as a rib-tickling joke or story. Researchers led by a team from the College of Medicine at the University of California, Irvine, recently took a look at how the expectation of a funny event affected a person's stress levels and immune system function. What they found was striking. Several subjects were told that they would be viewing a humorous video in 3 days. A control group was told nothing. In the days before showtime, the participants who were informed in advance showed a 39% decrease in cortisol and a 70% drop in epinephrine, both stress hormones that can be detrimental to health. They also saw an 87% rise in growth hormone and a 27% gain in beta endorphin. Now, both of these compounds can reduce the effects of stress and strengthen the immune system. The control group saw none of these changes. To move these findings from the laboratory into our lives, consider the following. Start a humor library. Collect great cartoons, silly sayings, or greeting cards that tickle your fancy, and put them on the refrigerator. Encourage your children to help out by adding their own comedic favorites. Put comedy into your commute. You can do this by listening to humorous books or jokes on CD. Develop an ability to laugh at yourself. Life is so much more fun when its main character, namely you, isn't too self-serious. Play more. Kids and pets are wonderful co-conspirators when it comes to playing. Enlist their help. Look for the humor in ordinary, everyday events. For example, challenge yourself to see how many amusing things you could see on your next walk through the mall or your drive from work, home, or school. Tip number 5. Create a good climate in your workplace by better managing your time. First, let's locate those time robbers that steal precious minutes of our day. Are you bombarded with constant telephone calls? Do you have poor management of email? Has your inbox become the size of a telephone directory? How often do you interrupt your work to read incoming messages? Have you experienced the 1-minute disruption? Think how often you have the 1-minute interruption while working to give an answer or for someone to tell you something. Do you know that after each break you need about 5 to 6 minutes to revert to your work? Do you recall poor management of meeting? That's another time robber. Consider time spent weekly on preparation, implementation, and review of meetings. Do you prefer to do everything on your own instead of assigning tasks to others? That's a sneaky time robber. What happens when we do not have clear objectives and priorities? When we do not know where to go, we do not go anywhere. Huge time robber. And finally, ask yourself, do you have a messy office? Each paper over your desk distracts your attention 5 times a day. Think how much time you lose looking for something that is buried beneath the pile of papers. Huge, huge time robber. To help develop a good work-life balance and reduce some of those pesky time robbers, good management of time requires clear thinking and good planning. Let's look at 8 practices. Number 1, record your time. It is extremely difficult to pinpoint the time lost every day in minor things such as your phone calls and your emails. Record accurately for a few days activities and the time you spend on them. Practice number 2. Concentrate on the important activities. Give priority where appropriate. Practice number 3. Do not postpone things for later. Tackle each issue when it is needed. Do not leave it for a better time, because under the pressure of time, we are likely to make mistakes and make faulty decisions. Practice number 4. Start a job and finish it without interruptions whenever possible. If you leave many jobs pending, at the end you will need more time to find where you left off last. Practice number 5, delegate jobs to other people. Do not do everything on your own simply because you cannot share responsibilities with others who can help you. Check periodically on the progress of their work. Practice number 6, schedule your communication. Choose what hours you will deal with phone calls and emails. Set some time in the day to discuss and organize your routine matters. Practice number 7, organize your office. Remember, just a moment ago we asked you if you have a messy office. Keep only the necessary papers. Create a clever, simple, and easy to use archiving system, maybe envelopes, folders, color coding, and organize the largest volume of your work online. And finally, practice number 8, book an appointment with yourself. This is the most important tip of all. Find some time, maybe 1 hour a day, to hide from people, phones, and emails so you can concentrate on the things that matter most. And finally, tip number 6, create some you time by nurturing yourself. Allow yourself to be human and treat your body right. Being in good shape physically increases your tolerance to stress and reduces sick days. Eat right, drink plenty of water, exercise, and get adequate rest. Don't rely on drugs, alcohol, or cigarettes to cope with stress. They only lead to more problems. Do you really know who you are? Do you really know the things you like to do? Do you actually have a hobby? Do you remember the movie The Bucket List? It starred Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. They were 2 men facing death. They decided to do the things they always dreamt of, but maybe because of family or business obligations or just guilt or fear, they never set out to fulfill their dreams. That movie should serve as a reminder to us all. My advice to you is, don't wait until death tries to look you in the face. Don't wait until you find the right buddy to do these things with. The right buddy might not ever come your way. Don't even wait for a bucket. Take the time to do the things you want to do right now in this life. Create a list of things for you to do. It's not a bucket list. It's more of a I'm alive list. And keep adding to the list as new ideas arise. And don't forget to have fun. Now let's review how to maintain a better work-life balance. Here's our summary in a capsule. Today we have discussed how to maintain a better work-life balance by discussing what causes us to be out of balance, and we offered several tips to maintaining a better work-life balance. I've enjoyed being with you and hope to see you again. A long time ago, a wise person once said, "In all you're getting, get understanding." Thank you for watching the Help Yourself Experience. See you next time.